Happy Freya Friday, or whatever day you are watching this. I wanted to pop on and share with you an exciting new way that I am connecting with more creative spirits who are really interested in taking advantage of this 1 year and the theme in our community for 2026 of emergence. And I want to share with you a simple painting prompt exercise that you might choose to do, treat yourself to over the weekend. So I'm going to summarize that quickly and I'll go into perhaps more detail at the end. But this came up in the creative frequency coaching training that I held yesterday. And it was so meaningful and wonderful. And this is also a great activity to do with your family, with your kids, with a group of girlfriends for a girls' night out. Super fun. So I'm just going to share with you what I did here in my journal. So this is based on one of the first concepts we explore in my online course, Rise Above, a transformational painting experience. And this is where we are understanding, remembering that we want to focus on what it is we want. So without awareness, and I'm just as experienced in this reality as well, without awareness, we often think about something we want to do. And then within almost seconds, based on my personal experience, we start imagining into all the reasons why it probably won't happen. And why do we do that? We're just been conditioned to do that. It's the logical mind keeping us safe. And literally, this part of our awareness is physiologically programmed to resist all change. So, if you have this new idea, this thing that you want, your mind is going to naturally, unless you kind of take the reins back, is going to naturally steer your thoughts towards all the other things you have to do, all the reasons why it's probably not available to you, why she could probably do it because, her hair is straight or she has a nicer voice or whatever it is, right? I don't have enough time, enough money, da da da. So we want to focus on what we want, and we can do that with our words, our language. We can get curious. It's not about being delusional completely or like lying to yourself, but instead of focusing on all the reasons why you probably won't be able to go to Tahiti this year, why not get excited and curious about how your trip to Tahiti is going to happen? So the first prompt in this kind of creative frequency painting experience is to journal. We put on one song, and some of the people wanted more than a song. So maybe put on some music and just automatic write. I want this, I want this, I want this. Now, when we're using our words, this is a much bigger conversation, but you don't want to stay in the act of wanting. So I have like what I'm excited to experience more of starting now. So much more engagement. I am so excited to open up, like you speak as if it is happening. I love holding my plane tickets to Tahiti. I love looking through my photo album from Tahiti. I am super curious about how warm the water is going to be in Tahiti, and I'm going to imagine myself floating in the turquoise blue waters. Like, why not do that instead of, I'm never going to be able to go. I don't have enough money or time or blah, blah, blah. You right? Okay. So you write a list you don't have to show this to anybody. You don't have to talk to anybody. Just write a list of what you want. I want to feel calm and peaceful. I want to have a expanded group of really good friends I can share anything with. I want to paint a series of paintings, like whatever it is, just blah, 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 blah. Write a big list. And then what we did is looking at your desires. I suggested 3 symbols, like looking loosely at your desires. What are 3 symbols that come into your awareness, and just write them down on in the journal. So I have this pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, which is around just like the magic and fruition and value and all the things. The eyes are people being excited and engaged. And then I have these little hands coming together. I think some of them have 6 fingers in a heart. So those symbols are symbols that connect back to these desires. And then we went through a list in the creative frequency program, but a list of the earth elements. So air, fire, water, earth, metal, wood. So if you're not familiar with the elements, just Google characteristics of earth elements. Metal and wood are traditionally Chinese elements and are fabulous as well. So I wrote down metal and earth. So right now I have everything I need to take it to the canvas. I haven't done that yet, or your art journal. And what you're doing is you're writing. The first step is you're writing that I am loving my Tahiti trip. I love my, so grateful for the time I got to spend in Tahiti, all that, whatever the I am. I am declaring this into being. I am someone who knows deep inner peace on a daily basis. You paint that onto the canvas or into your art journal, and you could use pencil in your art journal and then even paint over with watercolor. Then paint some of these symbols. Just draw them, paint them onto the onto your journal or your canvas. You might end up painting over them. There might be one as you're painting them, you're like, oh, this is the thing. Okay, so that is my painting prompt for you. And then I want to share that I have a brand new experience that I am offering in my app, Dreams Made Visible, that is available on Apple iPhones or Androids. And what we're doing, these are all guided meditations, but I have this unlimited access for $13.99 a month. Excuse me. And this includes all these meditation programs, including this new one, Emergence, 12 months of guided inspiration. So I'm creating a 12-month guided meditation program that is 2 meditations a month. They're approximately 11 to 13 minutes long. And each month takes you into greater and greater resonance with that you want to emerge. And it starts off with meditation on just being open and receptive. The first step to anything emerging is to be in a state of allowance. And then the second meditation is a meditation that reminds you that you live in the unified field. So we're starting in the first month with this sense of support and belonging and being held. So you listen to those meditations as much as you can, ideally, a couple times, 3-4 times a week. Just put it on when you're driving, just to literally allow those understandings, these awarenesses, this idea of living in a unified field, of the first step of doing being to just open and receive. So that's the first month. We're going to go into, in kind of a progressive, intentional order, into 12 months of creating the space where whatever is wanting to emerge through you. There's also going to be a really exciting element to this where you are guided into different ways to really anchor in your own personal, like heaven on earth in your home. It starts within and then your house. And it's this beautiful teaching. And I'm going to have resources for creating a grid of crystals around your house with one of my crystal partner, creative frequency coach, Shama Mama, Karen Adamski. Anyway, it's going to be a super significant experience. So I want to recommend that you go to the App Store on your phone. I'll show you what it looks like. Here's the little icon. See, Dreams Made Visible. And for $13.99 a month, you can cancel anytime. But for $13.99 a month, if nothing else, you're going to have these simple meditations to anchor into each month for 12 months to allow whatever is wanting to emerge. My book, Rise Above, the audiobook is on there as well as a series of earth meditations, my 30 Days to Unstoppable meditations, like so much goodness. So happy Freya Friday. Thank you for being here and for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, all the YouTube things, but I'm really thrilled to be able to share these conversations and creative prompts with you. And I look forward to joining you in our 12-month experience of emergence.